I have a feeling because Scott, who's our news guy on his radio, it's Rob and Lizz, by the way. Scott, our news guy, is into home decor.
You know it.
See? I told you. Very convincing, if you ask me.
Yeah. Hey, we're painting right now, so come on
See?
over.
There you go.
Oh, good. So if you're painting maybe one of the kids' rooms or something like this, I may have some home decor for you, especially if they like ranch dressing, specifically Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah, it's
dressing.
good. It's good paint primer.
You know, it might be. I don't know, the little herbs
One
and
coat.
seasoning sticking.
Yeah, you just put it in the paint pan and then boom, you lick the wall while you're priming.
You know, you could eat celery in
Throw
bed.
salad up there.
Right?
What's this home decor from Hidden Valley?
Yeah, well, it's all ranch dressing inspired. They have pillows.
No.
Yeah, I know. Shower curtains. So, if you're taking a shower, you're going to hankering for some wings and ranch dressing. There you go.
Got the towel
Yeah.
thing.
Shower curtain, bath mats. Bath mats you
So
can.
everything is themed. So after, Scott, you do the painting, then you can decorate with all the home decor of the Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah.
That's right. One coat because you don't want to double dip the ranch.
You don't
so just
want-
one coat.
Yeah, because people don't like that. If you double
right.
dip the ranch.
That's disgusting.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
So he just loves his girlfriend so much. He thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this special thing at the baseball stadium. You've got the World Series and the playoffs going on right now, right? So why not a better time than to ask for a hand in marriage? Although what he did was unique because at the game, cameras on him. You may have seen this because this went viral. He pulls out a toy ring.
He does.
A candy ring and gives it to her. She's like, she thought this was the moment. I mean, the hands were, it was like she saw it coming, the hands over the mouth. It's like,
Sure.
This is going to be so good. She sees it and she was not happy. And literally, this was in front of everybody at this ball game where she threw her soda right at him and then slapped him and walked off. What she didn't know was that he was just pretending with that one.
He's messing.
And he had the real ring in his pocket. So he had this whole thing all planned out. It just went wrong.
He was trying to make it memorable.
Yeah.
And so that's why, he had a literal ring pop. He took it out of the little aluminum, foil covering wrapping, put it down into an actual ring box and popped it open. And of course, just like, oh my goodness. What?
You really? Come on.
So, couple of things. Either, maybe, sir, reevaluate the relationship just to see, or she was super in the moment embarrassed.
It could be in front of a lot of people. I can see that.
Of a lot of people, I can't believe you did this, and you kind of made a joke of me. So, couple of different things that could have happened. I would like to know if they have patched it up.
I'm hopeful.
I am hopeful too.
I'm hopeful because anybody, yeah.
He was just trying
evidently, you could tell she was going to say yes just by the
sure.
reaction, right?
Yeah. Big smile on her face until she kind of took a look at the ring. Because I think she was looking at his face first. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe. Wait a minute. Is that a ring pop? Mm-hmm. That's when it went south.
I kind of have a feeling that she said yes when the real ring came to her. And he's like, I'm so sorry.
I know. He sent her flowers, lots of cards, maybe a little chocolate.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
Sarah knew firsthand what having a child in the NICU was all about. So her daughter Amelia is 4 years old now, but when Amelia was first born, she spent 4 months in the NICU. I can't imagine just how hard that was to have to leave your baby every single day to go home, not allowed to stay there. So she went to the Ronald McDonald House because they actually didn't live very close to the hospital where her daughter was being taken care of. So the Ronald McDonald House was very instrumental in keeping Mama and Daddy close to this little girl. Sarah is a hairstylist, and she found out that the Ronald McDonald House there, in connection with the hospital, wanted to open a hair salon for the families.
No way.
Yeah.
At the Ronald McDonald House?
At the Ronald McDonald House.
Well, let me guess what she did.
You know what? She was like, I got some scissors. Let's do this.
Good.
So what she really does, and I'm sure she does a trim here and there for, somebody like that is going to be at the hospital at the Ronald McDonald House for 4 months. Somebody's going to need a trim, whether it's the kids or whoever it is. So she handles that. But also, like every other Wednesday, they just pamper some of the families. You get a scalp massage. For the women, they will give like a style and a blowout, and just make them feel, how when you're just under a lot of stress and you got a lot of things going on, that's the last thing you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Makes you kind of feel human again. Just to have somebody pamper you a little bit.
I love that she does that.
She knew firsthand what it was like and wanted to give back.
I don't know how many Ronald McDonald houses do that, if they all have the opportunity or the capability of doing that, but at least at this one, she's doing that.
Yeah,
for them.
and maybe an idea if you're with a Ronald McDonald House.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
Lisa will tell you in this message that she left on how faithful God really is.
Sadly, 4 years ago, through much anguish and anxiety and depression, I tried to take my life in November of 2018. But thankfully, God has restored me fully. But I wanted to just let you know how much your support and uplifting verses and stories and laughter and songs, especially Lauren Daigle's song, Rescue and Come Home, has just helped me become whole again and to find joy in my life again. And I just wanted to say thank you for all you do. I just wanted to say thank you. My name is Lisa, and you all are a blessing.
God, and you are a blessing. I mean, to think that somebody who gave a gift of support of $30 a month or $1,000 to be a More Than Music mission partner reached Lisa right when she needed it. And she gave it another day, and she's with us today. She could have done the thing that was irreversible. You can't take that back when it's done, but she chose not to. And she's here living for Jesus today. And I thank you for that, because when you give your Jumpstart gift for Share-a-thon next week, when you do that Jumpstart gift today, you're helping to share the hope of Jesus.
Yeah, and you may think Lisa is just one person that decided to wake up tomorrow. No, we have a prayer line that is part of this ministry that you have the opportunity to keep going strong. Lisa is one of 994 people since the beginning of this year that have decided to still be there today for their families, for themselves, to further this ministry. 994 people decided they wanted to live to see another day.
I'm telling you, when you give your Jumpstart gift to Share-a-thon today, how many Lisas do you think you can help out? More Than Music Mission Partner, it's $30 a month. Thank you for giving your gift now. Text the word GIVE to 800-447-7234.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
His radio with a message from this family about supporting his radio.
As we were riding down the road, my wife and I had decided that while we were listening to the station, it was like, hey, maybe we need to go ahead and catch this donation really quick. And so we decided to go ahead and set ourselves up for a monthly donation. And we left our names, of course, Oscar and Amanda. And so as we were riding down the road listening to the radio station, we happened to hear them thanking us for our monthly donation, which was special in itself. But then, ironically, they also said a second set of names right after that, which was Travis and Miranda. And funny story is that's actually my brother-in-law and his wife. And it was just ironic because to be able to know that God's working in such a strong manner in our lives, we're in two different areas of South Carolina, but to know that we were both listening to the station, that we were both interested in putting in a donation to be able to help the cause and the faith, and to also be named together without each other even speaking with each other. I thought it was a pretty special moment, and it shows the really strong movement that God has in our lives, and I thought it just was a good story to tell. So thank you for the opportunity, and bless you all.
Oh, thank you, Oscar, Amanda, Travis, and his wife. Family that didn't even know each other listened and supported.
You know, what do they say? Family that prays together stays together.
That's
so
pretty cool.
They were doing these things on their own independently. It wasn't like they called each other and said, let's make a donation. No.
Yeah.
They just
and
did it.
what's so great, too, is that they're helping in a jumpstart gift toward his radio share-a-thon. That begins next Tuesday. As a matter of fact, Tuesday the 18th, where we'll be raising the operational budget for this listener-supported radio station. Here's the thing. It's our biggest goal ever in the history of his radio, and a short amount of time to do it, 4 days. And so these jumpstart gifts this week are so important.
Yeah, and this, you know, you may not have even known that his radio was a listener-supported radio station, but so your gift, make sure the lights are on, that we can get that message of hope out. That is your opportunity to just walk right alongside and make this happen. You can do it even right now, even though it's starting on Tuesday, next Tuesday. You don't have to wait until then. You can text the word GIVE to 800-447-7234. Just hop online, hisradio.com, open the My His Radio app, and give your very best gift right there.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On His Radio.
I just don't know if this is a way to start your day. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, not us. His radio.
Are you talking about Elf on the Shelf thing?
Yeah.
Now it's a cereal?
Yeah, it's been a cereal, but this is something different even.
How different is it? Because all I see is that it's a cereal and supposed to have a cooling sensation. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I think it's in the marshmallows and maybe I don't know if the marshmallows, if you ate them dry, or it has to react with the milk.
See, all I think is that it's a marketing thing, because they say that it's like wintry snowballs. So it's supposed to cool your mouth. Well, it's in milk. Milk is cold.
Milk is cold, but I see it as almost like a pepperminty, you know, that heightened cooling sensation. But for whatever reason, every time I think about it, I think of Pop Rocks. And I don't know why. Like, does it react like a Pop Rock does and just sort of explode
Snap
in your mouth? Yeah. So I don't.
That doesn't taste like a snowball to me.
And I will tell you, I've looked. I haven't been able to find them anywhere, but, you know.
Those cereal things for Elf on the Shelf?
Yeah.
With the wintry snowballs?
I just, because I don't necessarily eat wintry snowballs for breakfast, so I wanted to see what that was
What
like.
I would avoid with everything, the little marshmallows they call wintry snowballs are the yellow ones.
Yeah,
I'd stay away from those.
And they're not a cooling sensation. It's more
You're
warm.
listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His Radio.
So here's a guy who, he's at the office, all right? And it's like a Zoom call, right? It's a Zoom call.
Yep.
I think it's a Zoom call. It's a conference call of some sort. And he gets distracted. And he gets distracted to the point where he has to grab his bat. Listen to this, how it unfolds. It's unfolding in front of our eyes right now. And he sees something
Distracted here.
off in the distance. And he grabs the bat and there's panic. There's panic because there just so happens to be a squirrel running through his office.
It flies at him.
It literally flies at him. He jumps on the desk.
He does.
People around the Zoom are going, what is going on? Is his life in danger? It was a squirrel in the office.
He has no idea. I mean, he's doing a box jump, basically, to get up on top of that desk.
He did.
Yeah,
He doesn't even look like he does CrossFit, but boy, he got CrossFit going there.
And the squirrel, it is awesome because the squirrel just comes flying across the room. I don't think it's an attack squirrel. The squirrel's just as scared, I think.
Yeah, it's like, no, you got a bat? Hold on.
But so after, I guess, he leaves the office, you see the squirrel trying to get back outside. He's like, man, I got to get out of here.
Goes toward the window and everything, jumps up on the chair.
He's
It's
like,
crazy.
But then the guy comes back in and he shuts the door.
Throws the door closed, yeah.
Yeah, he's on the outside of the office.
I don't think I would react quite like that.
I think I would.
Liz would do that.
I think because I had a baby squirrel on my toe while I was sleeping.
Oh, yeah, and she woke up. And her husband said, this was what Liz sounded like.
We're not here. Not here. That right there. Right there.
Oh, man. That poor guy.
Poor guy. Poor squirrel. He's got a bat after
You're
him.
listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
On His Radio.
So we have two producers here at His Radio. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, and they're on the morning with us. They do all the video, everything you see on His Radio TV, Apple TV, Roku, HisRadio.com, the My His Radio app. It's Jake and Ninja, okay? So Jake, who's a single guy, has a roommate, went out and got some groceries and spent how much on your groceries?
Man, I almost spent $200 for myself.
Just for him. I know, right?
What in the world did you buy?
Yeah.
Filet mignon?
Well, like, I wish. No, but that's Walmart. You kidding me? So I usually just buy, like, the regular stuff, like, bread, bagels, cream cheese, all that stuff. But, I try to break out of my comfort zone and try to switch it up, because I heard if you switch up your diet things, it's good for your brain. So, I'm trying to get smarticle. So, I start switching it up, and I start buying, like, the pre-made meals and, like, hamburgers and all this stuff. Well, it's $200. I guess
So
it's got what I pay for.
Single guy, buy him. Well, no, he has a roommate, but this is
Right.
all for you, the $200.
Yeah, pretty much. Or if
thinking-
I'm feeling generous, I'd make some for me and my roommate because, I'm that homie.
Yeah.
So 3 weeks, do you think?
Yeah,
It'll last?
probably.
Really?
Around.
Let's see.
Around.
I think two. He's going to be like, I got to go back.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. That's
Yeah.
probably
Gets
it.
Yeah.
Gets really hungry. No, what would have helped? Now, Jake is not in the running for this.
No.
He can't be.
You can't
he
win,
doesn't
Jake.
qualify.
No.
No, not at all.
But when it comes to fill it up, we're talking $100 a week for 52 weeks for an entire year that someone's going to win with the first day fill up at His Radio.
Yeah, you run out of the bagels and cream cheese like Jake is doing, then you get another $100 next week, so you can get your bagel and your cream cheese back and your thingy thing and your stuffy stuff, and you've got it. $100 a week for an entire year.
Your thingy thing.
And your stuffy stuff.
Whatever that is. So here's all you have to do. If you give your Jumpstart gift today to His Radio Share-a-thon, because this is the first day giveaway, the Fill It Up, win $100 for a week for an entire year. Thanks to Stokes Automotive Group for making that possible for you to win that. Here's the thing. You give your gift now, a Jumpstart gift to His Radio Share-a-thon next week. You'll automatically be registered to win. And this is literally the last week to get pre-registered.
Yeah, so pre-register right now. It just takes a moment to do it. Text the word Phil to 800-447-7234. You can go online to hisradio.com or the My His Radio app.